to Awesomely Awful, where we break down bad movies and how badly we love them. Today, very exciting, we are breaking down Sharkboy and Lavagirl. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. So if you've somehow avoided this perfect film, it's about this kid Max and the characters from his dreams who come to life and need his help to save his dream world. Let's get into the first topic.
It is so tough to look at.
It's difficult.
Your brain is screaming at you to close your eyes when you're looking at these effects. Now, in the theaters, it was 3D.
It's so clear that it was a 3D movie. There are so many things that are like coming at you.
With how many times people spit at the camera, you mean? It all looks bad, so you could point at every single scene and be like, this is insane.
Yeah, even not the dream world. They go to a dream world, and even Earth looks horrible.
Not my Earth. The kids are stuck on a lava coaster.
Oh, yeah.
And Lavagirl frees them by just shooting lava out of her hand. And it doesn't even really hit the bars. It like goes past them and all the bars open. It looks horrible, and it's so lazy, even on a logic level. It makes me so upset.
Who is stopping my unstoppable coasters? Back in your seats!
I've described it previously as it's like the first time you do VR. It's
Yeah.
makes you sick no matter who you are. So much of this movie is based on sleep and dreams. And these kids in the movie either suck at understanding sleep and dreams or conveying how sleep and dreams work in this world.
The rules are confusing.
The rules are confusing. Okay, they go to Planet Drool. That's the name of this kid's made-up world, like in a good way. Like he intended to say Planet Drool is fun.
Well, that's really like where it's coming to the forefront that the director, Robert Rodriguez's son, Racer, was really like the writer of this movie.
No.
The behind the scenes, it's an 8-minute video of him writing the script in like a pool. Like a kid being like, and it's Planet Drool. And he's like, that's good. And then saying,
way.
Line for line, like scenes from the script verbatim.
And then they say, okay, there's got to be a turbo boost button. Turbo boost. Fudge. Fudge.
Oh my God. You can tell. You can tell. On the dream world, when Max dreams, he can create stuff. So for like the first half of this movie, once Sharkboy and Lavagirl are with him, they're trying to get him to sleep. And they do it in the worst way possible. At first, he tries sitting down and they're like, sleep. And they're talking to him the whole time. The whole time they're talking to him. Have you ever tried to sleep with somebody talking?
It's the only way I can fall
They're like, sleep, sleep, dude. The next time they try, they're on a giant cookie floating down a milk river. Okay, which like,
That sounds like a good place to sleep.
dude, but this is your first time on a giant cookie on a milk river. So then finally, they're at a place, they're off of a cookie, they're not sitting down. He lays down, they're like, okay, this is your time to sleep. And this is what happens.
Go to sleep. Not like that. Sing them a lullaby. Dream, dream, dream. Your turn.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream and get us out. Dream, 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 dream.
This is not a musical. There has been,
You're right, that needs to be stressed.
there has been no musical element to this movie so far.
We were given no warning.
Just relax, lay it down, or my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream.
Dream, dream, dream.
Can you imagine trying to sleep? Someone's cursing at you. Turns out, Max can create stuff in his mind that manifests in this world by daydreaming. He doesn't even need to sleep. He daydreams so well by the end, he can run at super speed. He has earthbending powers.
Can turn an ocean of ice into water. He needed to become the one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Good job, movie.
We gotta talk about George Lopez's character.
Yes.
What's his name again?
Well, it's not Mr. Electric. It's not Mr. Electricity. Dot, 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 dot.
Not Mr. Electric, not Mr. Electricity, that.
That's what you get when you let George kind of just riff. Also, I thought it was wild when he's talking to a girl in the front row.
Yeah.
And is like,
And no recess again for you today, Marissa. You have too many allergies. There are more boogers on your homework than there is homework.
whoa, dude, you're the adult here. Then it's revealed that it's his daughter. Like, what? And he's like, Max, you hitting on my daughter?
Are you, trying to make real friends? Just not with my daughter, okay?
Max, you need to make friends, but you stay away from my daughter.
And I don't want you being friends with a little freak like my booger daughter. Then this one we have to watch the scene. It just turns from a grounded scene to a 12 out of 10, slightly Shakespearean, off their rockers.
He ruined my dream journal! I did not! Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
You're in my class, not the other way around. I know everything, and you know nothing. At the end of class, both of you will report to the principal's office.
Oh my God.
With your parents.
With a parent. I love Linus's line. Imagine someone accuses you of doing something wrong. Like, hey, he wrote in my dream journal. And you're like, I did not send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. For what? You just got accused of something.
My
That's like if
God.
you were in court and you were accused of murder. You're like, I did not murder anyone. Have them thrown in jail for the rest of their lives. And then in a sort of Wizard of Oz type of way, people from the real world appear on Planet Drool as a different ideation of themselves.
Yes, yes.
And how George Lopez shows up on Planet Drool is truly indescribable. You have to see it to believe it.
Just stand back.
What can we say? Mr. Electric at his finest.
Max is a good kid, but he had no chance of growing up normal with these parents. You have David Arquette, and he's playing like a giant kid, basically.
Yeah.
Like literally there are scenes where he's like, oh, I'm sorry about that.
I did?
Writing is a job when it pays.
And then you had Charlotte from Sex and the City, and she's like angry mom.
Kids need their dreams.
Kids need to grow up.
There is a scene that perfectly sums up both their personalities.
Max,
My cookies, my giant cookies.
what are you doing?
I didn't catch that line before.
My cookies, my giant cookies.
It is my favorite line delivery in the entire movie.
That's
hands
really
down.
funny.
Then, once again, they Wizard of Oz. They're in the dream world as giants. They leave. And Max looks up at them and says,
Those giants almost look like my parents.
They're enormous.
and they
And
are
they're
your
your
parents. They're your
To be
parents.
fair, would you recognize your parents if they were wearing a cookie hat?
That's so fair. It may be impossible to tell. Luckily, they do resolve their relationship in my favorite scene, hands down, in the entire movie.
Bye, Max. Tell him I love him.
Don't leave me.
I thought you wanted me to leave.
Getting sucked by a tornado!
I love you.
She's so happily getting sucked by a tornado.
Please, come back.
She's so happy.
Oh, thank God they're
I'm
saved.
not going anywhere.
Never going.
Neither am I.
Immediately come back. Oh.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's genuinely like sketch level funny.
Totally.
Like if I saw that in a Tim Robinson sketch, I'd be like, this makes sense.
Totally. I love Minus and Linus. Really awesome setup as a bully. And then, of course, everyone has a different ideation in Planet Drool. And Linus is now fully Minus. And what a reveal it is. I love his like voice-esque chair spin around that he does. He totally understood the assignment. He's channeling a little bit of Alan Rickman. A little bit of Hans Gruber.
Check the bottom of the ocean.
It really all culminates with the final villain battle between Max and Minus.
Yeah.
And what a showdown it is.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. This movie's in 3D.
Freeze!
Great
Clever.
call, Minus.
Really good.
Rain. Fart.
So all the brains are gonna fart, right?
Holy. First time I watched that,
Yeah.
that might have been my biggest laugh. For his head to get 10 times the size, and for him to look so surprised,
100 times the size.
probably 100 times the size. And
Full
that,
flip.
and that trombone sound. It's so good.
We've talked a lot about the characters that are not so titular. I think it's time we talk about Sharkboy and Lavagirl. And it's hard to decide which one I like more. Now, there's pros and cons of both, of course.
Of course.
What are some pros of Sharkboy in your mind?
One, he can rap.
He can rap.
Or my fist will put you out.
Two, I mean, his martial arts are incredible, genuinely.
Genuinely great.
And Robert Rodriguez let him choreograph his own
Whoa.
martial arts scene.
All right, some cons.
Okay.
He was basically raised by wolves, but sharks.
Right.
And at one point, they're like, he swam so much, he grows fins. Lots of fins.
Yes.
Where?
You only see one fin.
And it's skin colored.
I hate that.
I hated that it was skin colored.
Ugh.
Also, his shark teeth.
Are bad.
They're bad.
I also think it's so funny that it's like, and he has gills. And you see the gills on his side. Later in the movie, in the climax, it's like, he's gonna drown. We have to save him.
Can he survive down there? He can hold his breath, but not forever.
Oh my God.
What are the gills for?
All right, Lavagirl. She's light? She is all of light? Is what gets revealed in the movie?
You are not evil. You are light.
She's not just lava.
She's not just lava, she's light. Oh, and then, yeah, she does have magma powers, and they're cool. But the big con of that is she can't touch anything.
Yeah, she got the Midas touch.
She can't touch anything without it getting
Can't
singed.
freaking lay her head down on a marshmallow.
The biggest monumental mistake that a character makes in this movie is her touching the dream journal, which they've been searching for minutes now.
That one's on her.
And she sucks at singing.
She sucks at singing.
Dream, dream, dream.
Dream, dream. A pro of both of them is that they can fly.
Yeah, what? Wait, Sharkboy can fly?
So this is funny.
They fall a lot, though.
The con is they forget that they do it constantly. They can do it. They constantly forget that they can fly. Because early in the movie, when they do the roller coaster, they run and they both like
You're
fly
right.
into the air, and Max jumps and he can't fly.
And he goes, I wish I could do that.
Yeah. Later in the movie, Lavagirl flies again, but she has to use like magma blasters, like the Human Torch.
Right.
So it's like, but earlier you kind of just flew. And then they don't fly for the rest of the movie when it would have been so convenient.
Yeah, many times.
Many times. They actually ride on things that fly to
Right.
help them. But if you recall from the tornado scene, they use it once again to save the parents.
You're so right.
So they use it when it counts.
I'm not going anywhere. Neither am I. A perfect comedic moment. It is Sharkboy trying to see if he can fulfill his arc or if he will.
Am I king of the ocean or what?
No, sir.
How do I save planet?
Also, just no. It's so funny.
No.
And then also at the end, he's just like, I'm king of the ocean.
The real news is, I am king of the ocean.
King of the ocean. Oh, God.
One more time.
Just not the sound you're expecting out of him at all. For it to be that like guttural,
Yeah, it's not like, ah!
it's like a little kid scream.
Yeah.
Do you recognize Max from anything?
No. What?
Max is little Timothy in the instructional video of Dodgeball in the movie Dodgeball.
He is.
He is.
We have been talking about Wizard of Oz quite a bit, and at the end, when he's in the dream world, he does have a there's no place like home moment. He's not good at it though.
Blink your eyes 3 times. 1.
Blink,
Wait,
and an extra blink.
what happens when 2?
This is his third blink.
Will I
And then a
ever
fourth
see
blink.
you again? 3.
And then a fifth blink.
I really want to see an edit where on the third actual wink he's gone.
When we watch bad movies, we put them on a scale of -10 to 10, where -10 is a movie so bad that it's great, a movie that's a 10 is so good that it's great, and the 0 is so bad that it's bad. Unwatchable movie. What would you give Sharkboy and Lavagirl?
It has the potential to be like -8 and above for me, but the CGI is so tough. I would say sober -5, high -8. So I guess I would say my final is a -6.
I think some of the directing is really interesting, at minimum. The kids' acting is hysterical. I was shocked at how much I liked it. I remember liking it the first time, and on a rewatch, it still hit hard.
It does.
I mean, I was sitting
Even alone.
I was at my desk in my office, just dying laughing. I'll be
Yeah.
giving it a -7.5.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and thank you for watching our little program here. And if you haven't yet, give Sharkboy and Lavagirl
Please
a
watch it.
try. We do recommend
Yeah,
this
let
one.
us know what you think in the comments, or if there's any movies you want us to watch, please feel free to leave them in the comments below.
See you next time. Au revoir.